Hey everyone, and let's talk about the WatchOS 7 and the best and most useful features after a couple of days of using the actual Apple Watch with the latest version, so let's begin. Let's not focus on the new watch faces like everybody does. You can see it from Apple, like there are many videos about it presenting the new watch faces, which are nice, but this is something that everybody talks about. Plus, on the Series 3, you actually only get one new watch face, so it's just limited to the new design of the Apple Watch. The WatchOS 7 itself is only supported on the Series 3 and above, so those people running Series 2, 1, and the first Apple Watch will not receive this update. So one of the greatest things about this Apple WatchOS is the battery section in the settings. Maybe you didn't expect it, but this is the same thing that you can find on the iPhone. The same interface, the same graphs and design, and it even tells you the capacity of the battery on the Apple Watch, which is kind of useful, especially when you're buying like a second-hand Apple Watch. You always should check it out at least, or keep in mind how well the battery is doing on your Apple Watch. This is nice, and plus you also have the intelligent battery tracking or whatever it's called. And again, that's the same thing you have on the iPhone as well, and its purpose is to get used to the way you charge your Apple Watch, I guess, so it can actually stop charging when you reach 80%, just to stretch out the charging time depending on how you charged it before. So it tries to be intelligent at least, so it's nice that you have that. And in the section you also have the power reserve mode, so you can access it from there as well. By the way guys, if you are new on this channel, please don't hesitate and subscribe to it, because I always post videos like these that I expect you to find helpful at least, so I think that you would enjoy my content. So support this video with your thumbs up, subscribe, and let's continue with this one. The next thing on the Apple Watch, which I love, is the speed improvement. You know, a lot of times people say that, yeah, the Apple Watch or the iPhone is faster after updating, but this time is a lot faster. I mean, you can literally feel it. It's not like just a couple of milliseconds that I would have to measure it in order for you to see it. It's just really something that you're going to be able to feel in your everyday life. And that is mostly due to the fact that they removed the animations when you open up app, when you unlock the Apple Watch. And it's just nice that you get inside of an app really quickly. Some apps do take a lot of time to load up, but this is not the problem of the Apple Watch. That is mostly due to the internet connection or the actual app. But you get inside the Apple Watch really quickly, you swipe through. I mean, it's just really fast. Even people running and using the Series 3 say that it's like twice that fast, so there are no complaints on that. The next great thing, which is only part of the latest Apple Watch, meaning the Series 5 and 6, because of the lack of the always-on capabilities on the older models. I mean, if you, for example, have the watch on your wrist and you can see that the always-on display is turned on, it means that the watch isn't fully lit up. That means that you cannot really use it. And running the WatchOS 6, you had to tap it at first to wake it up, and then you could do whatever you wanted with the watch. Now you can swipe right on the always-on dimmed screen, which is something that saves you a couple of seconds, which may not seem like much, but it really does make a difference. You can tap on app, you can tap on complications, or on the widgets, whatever you want, without the need to wake it up beforehand. Another rather small new feature or something that's been added to the WatchOS 7 is the new Clear All button, which again saves you a little bit of time, but mostly it is there because many people had no idea that something like this even exists. Just think about it, on the iPhone you don't really have any option to clear everything at once. You just don't have that, whether it's for the open apps or for the notifications. And on the watch you had that, but you had to force press or use the 3D touch in order for the option to pop up. Now it's not really the case anymore, since you only see the bottom on the top if you scroll all the way to the end of your notifications. Plus, they also removed that option so you cannot force press on it anymore. Not sure if they plan to remove the 3D touch and force press capabilities with the next models. Who knows, but they added the button now. And speaking of complications on the watch faces, well, depending on the series that you have, because like I said, on the Series 3 you have only one new, like brand new watch face that's been added in WatchOS 7. But anyways, you have two new complications when it comes to these, which go from side to side, like those bigger complications, and that is the moon phases and world clock. Something that not many people probably will use, but it's nice to see that. But you also have some smaller new complications, for example, Siri shortcuts, which is something that can be useful for many people. Now, there are many other features which are great on the Apple Watch, but you probably understand that I don't want to focus on that, and I don't want to focus on the brand new watch faces, because you can literally Google it and people will jump up with the new watch faces because it's like the most obvious and most popular thing. I just wanted to give you a different approach from my perspective and about the things that may not seem to be like a brand new feature or something, but it really does change the way you use the Apple Watch at the end. Plus, you also have the bedtime, you have the sleep tracking, you have many new things like the wash detection. That means the hand washing feature and stuff like that. But this was presented on the actual keynote and people are really aware of this. But about those little features, not many people actually talk about that much. So that would be it for today. I want to say thanks a lot for watching and your support. I really do appreciate it. And stay tuned for more content in the future and see you guys later in the next one.